Well, welcome back everybody. You join us in part 2 of our little campervan getaway adventure where we go all over the place. Today we're just on the Welsh side of the River Wye, just up from Chepstow, near a viewpoint called Eagle's Nest.
Right. Got my coat
How'd you
on.
sleep?
Got my coat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know what, but maybe I was so tired I didn't even hear Andy last night snoring. Whether he didn't snore, I don't know.
I snored and woke myself up, and then tried not to snore all night.
So, yeah, I was okay. I had a good night last night. Amy's not so well, though, this morning. So I'm concerned. She's left her blood pressure tablets here, so I think her blood pressure. And they're a bit concerned about the wound and everything. But the thing is, she only had Noah, like
4 days ago?
Yeah. And it's really good, like, I don't think it helped, like, moving, like, bringing her down.
No, she should have bloody stayed in hospital.
They should have, like, they really should have transferred her by, like, ambulance, really. But she's okay this morning. Good news about Noah. He's, doing really well. He's come off the jaundice light at the moment, and then he's got to go back on a bit later on, but at least Amy's had a hold and a cuddle. So she's really pleased, and she's doing really well with her milk. She's getting loads of milk, so all good. So now I am boiling the kettle, do some washing up, because Josh has got the little sink in here. I think he's probably shown you. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Yeah, I think.
Got the little sink in there. We haven't got the proper plumbing at the moment.
It's just another washing up dish under there.
Just a washing up bowl underneath, but we got that. So yeah, I'm going to boil a kettle, and then I'm going to boil some eggs and make some egg sandwiches.
Meanwhile, Dad's repairing the fridge again.
Having a look. I don't know. I possibly think there's too much stuff like around it, and it is an open top one. You open up at the top, so I don't know whether it makes a difference because it's laid on its side or not. So we've all got our little jobs this morning.
But I don't mean I mean, when we're done, we're going to have a little walk up to, oh, it's raining again now, Eagle's Nest. I think it's called Eagle's Nest up there.
We're hoping
it's a really lovely viewpoint where you can see like a beautiful view of the Wye Valley and the river. Yeah. I've flown it with a drone, and yeah, it's beautiful.
We're going to have we're just a bit annoyed about the weather, to be honest.
It's always those. We expect this weather now, don't we?
Hopefully.
2024.
Yeah, well, got the coat on.
Yeah.
We have got the log thing. We can put that on if we need to.
Yeah, it's only about 9 degrees, but it's all right. Okay, let's get on then. It's gone dark. Did it? The lights flicked. Wired it directly in now. So just getting all this crap out now, so the fridge can breathe. All this crap. Still not finished, is it? It's trouble when you go away and it's half finished and you don't have anywhere to store it. It's alright if you're making this in your drive. Yeah, I've got to rearrange all this now. Every time we do this though, people think you're fly tipping. Like, I've had the police come up. I'm literally playing Tetris at the moment. That going there? Oh yeah, that's good. Just putting in a little spotlight for Mum. I see this light's very inconvenient. Really laid in bed. Got a little reading light. Also got the USB we put in there. Oh my god, that's terrible. Gold. Oh, there you go. Got a reading light now, Mum. So.
Ooh, that's alright then for tonight.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, that's better. Just switch it on and switch it off.
It's 11 o'clock and we're finally off now. Everyone showed up now there. It was quiet this morning. We've all got out of bed. Yeah.
A lovely spot though, show them over there out the way.
Yeah. Just had to do a lot of things this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to walk up to Eagle's Nest now. That was easy. So you can walk 2 ways.
Oh, okay, which way are we going to walk then? Same distance anyway.
We'll find out later that we did actually choose the right one.
This is the top car park here. It's a lot quieter road. But look, there's a height restrictor. What? It doesn't make any sense. Why is there a height restrictor on this one but not the bottom one?
It's lucky. Lucky because we can get in the other one.
Lovely bluebells. Look at that. Someone's made a little viewpoint here from the other side, but trust me, the view you're about to see is going to be a lot nicer than this one.
Maybe the sun's not shining now. Sun's shining.
No, she's gone.
I enjoyed my walk.
What do you mean? My.
Oh, she's in there.
Yeah, this is the viewpoint, guys. That's it. No, I'm kidding. This is it. Oh my god. Wow. God. It's a long way down, Mum. Jeez. This is I saw on the drone, this is like a cliff. Like that over there, see?
Oh, yeah.
Look at those cliffs sticking out. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Told you what everything is here.
It's a shame this river's not navigable. It was, and I think there's one narrowboat who did it. The Wye Invader, or Warrior.
There's a yew trees here.
That's where the van is, in amongst those trees down there.
What's the name of the place?
Patch of sun.
Yeah, if you had a boat, you know.
So we've seen the Eagle's Nest.
Oh, beautiful.
Absolutely stunning that was, wasn't it?
Absolutely
Worth
beautiful.
the climb.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard anyway. It's only
We're going down the hard route now. We've done
Yeah.
it the right way around.
this
This
is
is
the
called the
step.
365 steps.
This is the step. Maybe Dad should go the other way
Hmm.
because of his knees.
Yeah, I just take the time.
Yeah, make our way down to the van and then
I fell
we'll...
out the van this morning as well. I didn't realise it was quite a drop, you
Yeah,
know?
should have pulled the step out. I tried to.
Good on your fucking phone.
Let's take photographs. I'm not talking.
I definitely took the right route up.
Yes, it definitely did. That was a lot easier coming up. Don't want to climb up all these. You chose the right way, Josh.
And you get a spoiler here as well. Get a little spoiler. Look at that. Steep. Yeah, why do they make these stairs see through?
Josh, you don't like heights normally, do you?
No. How do they get all these girders up here anyway? All this metal. I told you.
Oh, I might like they're checking the nest. Thousands of years, you'd walk over the top of this, but in thousands of years, the rains washed all the soil off, leaving the rocks exposed. Hard water area again.
It's like every time I see a glove, I've got to film it. Every time I see a Z4. Lunch now. Egg sandwich. Boiled egg mayo sandwich. Lettuce. There's a nice cave down there. Giant's Cave, but it's another bit of a hike. It'd be nice to see another area. That'll take another hour. And it'll be like 1 o'clock. We're going to drive to Monmouth.
Going to see the Abbey, are we?
Yeah, there's a nice Abbey, Tintern Abbey. I think it's Tintern. You have to pay to go in, but we'll just have a look at the outside. And then we'll probably drive to Monmouth, go to Lidl's in Monmouth, see the old viaduct in Monmouth. There's an old viaduct. Yeah, and then we'll probably head to those massive cliffs we saw on the Eagle's Nest on the English side, and then we'll come down that side of the river. Maybe stop off at a few places, we'll see. But yeah, I think it's about half an hour drive to Monmouth. There's a bridge there, we can cross over the river.
How far is it? We've got to work out to get to Amy.
I know. Yeah, it'll probably only be a half an hour. The good news is the fridge is working. We identified that the problem was the cheap plug that we bought, 12-volt plug. Thankfully, it's on its side. It's got a little magnet there. Keeps the door shut. Oh, there's something coming now. It's just come round the corner. Just come round
when I'm already out.
because it just came round the corner. There he goes. Jesus Christ. Little camera, isn't it?
He does, your dad.
There's someone in the road
There's
here.
the fucking van. I can see him. Jeez. Oh, there's the Abbey. Where do we go then? Oh, park.
But before we talk about the Abbey, let's first look at this eyesore next to it, which is the Abbey Hotel. It used to be known as the Beaufort Arms Hotel. First recorded officially in 1835. It actually underwent a full refurbishment in 2002. At the same time it was renamed. And the owners at the time were victims of fraud, which cost them their business and their home, unfortunately. And there's a very interesting news article about this. After that it operated by new owners until it was sold by administrators in 2009. It continued trade until late 2012 when it was closed. An application was placed for a redevelopment of residential use. And they were approved in 2014, but nothing seems to have happened. Supposedly it's been sold again and it's actually going to be turned back into a hotel, which will be nice.
I think there's this massive car park here, guys. No one's here, but I think in the Abbey you had to pay to park. So that'd be funny, wouldn't it? People don't even bother looking, they just, oh, we're paid to park. And you can find a free car park there.
So this is the ancient Tintern Abbey, and the present day remains of the Abbey are actually a mixture of buildings covering over a 400-year period from 1131 to 1536. But very little of the first building actually survives to this day. But most of what remains was built in the 13th century. In a decorated Gothic style. And of course the reason it's destroyed like this is because of bloody King Henry, with the dissolution of the monasteries. Abbot White surrendered Tintern Abbey and all its estates to the king's visitors and ended a way of life that lasted 400 years. And the valuables from the abbey were sent to the royal treasury. The remains of the buildings we see here were for the use of visitors to the abbey. The guests arriving at the gatehouse would have their needs assessed and, if required, brought here, given food and a bed for the night.
Looking at the Abbey, it's like, don't cost you
Oh, look at that, there's a doorway there. Yeah, look at an old doorway, steps in. Nice little roundabout feature. He's struggling. Fucking struggling against this wall. Orringtons, aren't they? Orringtons. Not really. I love chickens. Orbitons, that's it. Orbit spot for them, isn't it, Diane? You love chickens. I thought they might sell them. They do. There's none here. Yeah. And they're only up £1.50.
Same as the place in...
Yeah. Bevere.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I think the locals get a bit annoyed with the holiday makers walking down their drive.
I've just noticed that, yeah. Bridge that way, absolutely nothing that way.
Yeah.
This viaduct here was built in 1876 to provide a railway link to the lower wire works, because this whole area was covered in industry, especially in wire works. The first wire works actually began all the way back in 1568. Charcoal was made in the woods to feed the operations. The hillsides above were quarried to make lime, and this went on for about 2.5 centuries, and at this time local workers actually used the Abbey to stay in.
We've had a look at the Tintern Abbey, and Tintern, absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely, beautiful.
Yeah, really is. And we're cheapskates, aren't we? Didn't even have a look around. I don't know how much it was.
The thing is, Josh has flown the drone anyway, so
Yeah.
if we went in, we wouldn't see.
There's only one here, the
Any
drone.
different.
Look up. Yeah, of course. But we've been around ruins of abbeys and that in down in Southampton, Netley Abbey and all that lot, and we've seen it all before,
Abbey,
but
Netley Abbey, they're beautiful. But
we don't have time to go look around anyway and look at all the information boards.
the thing is, Netley Abbey, it's like that. Probably even that, you haven't even got to pay
Yeah,
to
that's
get
true.
in.
It does annoy me a bit. I don't really want to. Although all that money goes to help and restore the place.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But yeah, we're gonna go have a look at the old forge now. The old furnace. Yeah. Furnace forge. Just up that little valley. 5 minutes away. Let's go. Forge Road. Took a stream there. No one's even here. Not interested in the Industrial Revolution. I know a lot of people.
This is Abbey Tintern Furnace, which was working here from 1650 to 1826. For that period, the furnace was almost constantly lit, being fed with iron ore and charcoal, and tapping it every 12 hours to allow molten iron to run into sand moulds, where it would be cooled and formed into cast iron. The furnace was part of a production line for the Tintern Wire Works, which stretched along the valley. It was built against the bank so the charcoal and the ore could be carried straight from the stove house at the higher level and loaded into the top of the furnace. Water from the Angady River was diverted to drive a water wheel, which powered the bellows. The bellows blew a continuous blast of air into the bottom of the furnace to keep the temperature consistent at 3000 Fahrenheit. It took 4 tons of charcoal to produce 1 ton of cast iron. Why did it shut down? Well, that's because coke-fired furnaces replaced charcoal-fueled ones, and this was actually one of the last ones to operate. Before we take a stop off at the old Tintern station here, so we go have a look at another part of the railway that remains. This has been turned into a lovely cafe, but you have to pay and display, which was a bit unfortunate, so I didn't stay long. But it's lovely to see an old carriage like this on tracks just here, but it can't go anywhere. Maybe one day this railway will be restored too, and a nice steam train could run through the valley. And now we're crossing back over into England using this old tow bridge.
We've come to Monmouth now. We're going to go to Lidl's here, it's just literally a few hundred metres up the road. But we're coming just along the old railway track again, because down here is a lovely viaduct, and then there was another branch line with another viaduct, but half of the viaduct is like destroyed for whatever reason, which will be interesting to find out why, and interesting to see. So yeah, that's what we're going to do.
As well.
There it is, the viaduct. For whatever reason, that one's been dismantled. Lovely brick arch one. This one's just a metal one. You said you're not going out here?
Wow, this is... What's a duck just coming by, George? Give him a sniff. Hello.
Because we just met a lovely local bloke.
Lovely old chap.
We asked him about the...
80, but he,
No, he's 80. He said,
he's told us
I lived here, I was
this.
born here. And I went to Bristol, worked there for 40 years, and I came back here, so I lived here 40 years. I was like, you're 80? You look like 65, 70.
Lovely guy, but he's told us all about the...
He told us about the viaduct. It was taken apart in the 70s. It was an iron one. Taken apart, probably melted back down and turned into more steel. Because it was being vandalised, and it still is today. So they put a big fence up to stop the kids going on
kids
there.
are still getting out. We're just going to go down there.
Yeah.
He said there's a 12-foot like fence now, but they used to have like a 6-foot fence with spikes, and they used to still get over there and onto it. But this was abandoned in 1963.
Because of the beach and X again.
And a guy bought it off of, I don't know, it must be the council. No, it was sold to a guy. No, what was it?
It was sold to this guy to look after it, and the guy didn't look after it. He went to check us the back of
He
with the
got
money.
75 grand for it in like 1970s or something.
So that was a lot of money.
And he just disappeared. He didn't even look after it.
And then we were talking about North Devon and the Darker Trail, and then the guy walked past and said, sorry, I heard you just say North Devon. I come from North Devon, I live in Bideford.
Yeah, so we just met another gentleman that comes from Bideford.
Yeah, that was,
Wow.
that was great. Nice little chat. Now we know, just by asking a local, how that happened.
Yeah, it's lovely talking to a local.
Yeah.
We did it on the beach at View, didn't we, John?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have a little look at this, the old viaduct. It's growing trees on it now.
A big hose or something, John?
Yeah, it's a farmer.
Wow,
The
that's
tractor.
lovely.
It's a bit more modern, this one. Must have been a newer line, or the viaduct was replaced at some point. Maybe it got damaged in a storm. Look at the speed of the current. There's Monmouth. I wish we had time to look around Monmouth, but we don't, unfortunately. So we just had a trip to Monmouth. We went to see the Lidls there. That was it.
That was it in Monmouth, I'm afraid.
Yeah, run out of time. It's 4 o'clock now, 4:15. We're just going to make our way down to the other side. It's almost parallel to the other side of where we stayed. On the English side of the river this time. 25 minutes. We need to go to a fuel station, and yeah, we're just going to drive.
Look at that, all that traffic.
25 minutes to the parking, have dinner there, and then head on down to Amy again.
Yeah, we're going to get a tenner out cash, and I'll get the Rizzlers with that, and then we've got
20
points. Points. Oh yeah.
Keeps driving 30.
No, that was 30 back there because it's had a green light. It's fine, 26. So this tiny little bit here was.
It was 30. It was 20 miles. I don't know why it says it's green because it's probably the old sign. They probably haven't updated it.
I forgot what I was going to say.
We just arrived in a lovely car park in Tuts Hill near Windstor Leap. I just read it, but I think I forgot it already. Almost exactly opposite of the river on the other side, the English side. So over there is where we stayed last night. But lovely car park here. No one was here. Someone just arrived at the same time as us behind us. But I was checking the spot out because there's no street view down here, so I couldn't tell what it was like. But it's a lovely spot to overnight. But it's about 4:45 now, and we're going to get to Bristol at 6 o'clock, roughly 6 o'clock. So it's a bit of a rush, but we're actually going to try and make dinner at dinner time. Just a quick curry. Got a little table out, putting the rice on. Maybe at some point we'll invest in a double one with 2 hobs. It takes longer, doesn't it? It's 5 o'clock now, and it's about a 40-minute drive back to Bristol. So we can't have a dinner again.
We haven't had dinner late. I think what I wanted to do is maybe have a cup of tea and a bit of cake. Or
Yeah. Wouldn't believe it, but there's a sheer drop at the side of those houses. So heading to Bristol now, aren't we?
yeah, it's 5:30.
Yeah.
We're going to be late.
Didn't even get a chance to have a cup of tea sat there. But yeah, and there's traffic as well at the moment, making it 10 minutes longer. But that's in the middle of Bristol, so hopefully when we get there, maybe it'll die down a bit.
Hope so, eh?
Yeah, because we're going to be a little bit late.
Bristol's like Bath for driving.
Yeah. Right, it'll be only 40 minutes if we go for the clean air zone, but we can't.
Yeah, we keep avoiding it by about 100 yards. Oh, keep turning around.
Rising sun.
There he is. Let's show them all the little nowhere.
It's finally off the light.
Yes. At the moment, Josh,
Yeah.
he's going to be on the light later again, I think. But he's still being fed through the tube at the moment. His sugars are really good as well. He's a right, let me just show them, he's a right little chunk. Look at him.
Belly.
They were saying he's a really good weight.
Yeah.
His nostrils are really small.
Really darling. Oh boys, hello.
Open his little eyes.
Oh, I want to see his eyes. Hey, what are you doing? on, where did it Wise? Oh, there you go, Josh. Got one open. Baby's open. Got one open. Come on, let's see you in.
Got back from Bristol Hospital.
Oh, had a hold. Oh, had a hold.
Yeah, had a tap. The sun's just setting. I can't see it there. It's behind a massive hill. But it's a lovely sunset again. So we're just going to head back to the spot where we just parked, where we're going to have dinner.
Yeah. Have our curry.
Yeah.
It'll only be like a thin curry, not like Dandy normally makes.
No traffic now though.
Yeah.
No, hardly. It's just rush hour.
It's rush hour, but we back 7:15 we managed to get there in the end, guys. But
Yeah.
we're going to try and get there for 6 tomorrow. I'm not sure what's happening, but he was off the incubator, but he's back on. He's going to be back on in there. He's back in there, and they're going to put the light back on, I think, because he's jaundiced.
Yeah.
He's doing very well though, and I managed to get a hold, so that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And Amy got a hold, so yeah, it's all good.
Oh, good in the hood, baby. Let's go. Meet you at, no, we'll be in England still.
Which way do you want me to park?
Yeah, no one's
That way?
here. This is bad, is it really?
Yeah, I was helping by trying to tidy everything up.
You can't, can you, at the moment? Because it just falls out.
I've tidied everything up.
Yeah, but it falls out of
I don't
everything.
know where anything is.
Just that. That's what goes on half the time is arguing. Falls out, doesn't it?
What?
Oh, I'll sit down and look for it.
What are you on about?
So it's Fuckles doing that. Start, Josh. Ruby's Fuckles are same as the babies. Love Ruby's Fuckles. 9 o'clock and we're just doing dinner again. Yeah. At the same time. It's the third day in the row.
We're going to have it earlier tomorrow.
We promise.
Definitely.
So we can actually sit outside and have it.
Spends money like water.
No, I keep it to a certain amount. I don't go mad.
I've got to get a bloody stamp. For heaven's sake, and send his card off. Luke's card.
Yeah, how cosy she is in her bed. She's got a little spotlight there.
I'm just on WhatsApp, just doing some messages. I don't know them up here.
Oh, yeah.
I think the poppadoms are here. Poppadoms!
Oh my god, that's embarrassing. The rice didn't turn out very well. I got the treat one for that little.
What's the matter?
It's like,
What's the matter with you, Andy?
I'm finding rings. What does he want? A very even longer van?
I know!
It's the trouble with vans, isn't it?
It's alright when
70 foot narrow.
it's alright, guys, when he's here on his own, but when we're all here. Right, 9 again?
Yeah. And squished inside the van again.
We can't sit outside and eat it this time of night. Probably could in the summer, but then you get
Midges.
midges and mosquitoes.
Just enjoy this dinner and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. The second part of our little campervan adventure. Hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 3. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.